drive me crazy. Easy, baby. You know you drive me crazy.
First things first, Vaseline. You want to use this to protect your skin. You want to use this Vaseline on the perimeters of your head. I know people put it on their scalp or whatever, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Vaseline, girl. Just use something that's going to protect, like a layer of protection for your skin. Because at the end of the day, bleach is toxic. It's cool. I'm gonna also do the nape of my neck. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, you do not want your skin burning during this process because, girl, the rash not cute. You're trying to enhance what's already there, okay? Okay. Next thing we're going to do is section off our hair. Parting your hair into sections will make this process so much easier on you, especially if you have longer hair. If you have long hair, don't opt out of doing this. You have no choice but to divide your hair into sections. Because when I say, unless you're moving like a jackrabbit, your hair color is not gonna come out the way that you're wanting it. Quote me. Why did I just scratch my head? Okay, so I've got my hair section off. I kind of did smaller sections because I don't want any missed hair, like whatsoever. I want a clean coloring. So this is how I have it. I already have it pinned up because I'm ready to start. I'm actually pretty late in starting right now. Can you see me? Okay, so next up we're gonna start coloring her. Let's start. Now that I have my gloves on, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, my hair is obviously already colored. I am going to start at the ends still and work my way up because I like my hair white anyway, so whatever. And so in the back, because you know you want your, like I said, I just want like a nice coloring. So for the back of my hair, I'm gonna do for the back of my hair, I'm gonna use 20 volume developer and no, right? Yes. I got a little confused just then, but we're back on track. So for the bottom portion of like the back half of my hair, because I'm gonna be doing that first, I'm going to use the 20 developer back there and the 30 developer in the top, and hopefully that will, you know, have some nice coloring and not splotchy, whatever going on. Okay, so let's get started with that.
They see the
have my ends covered, and it's obvious that it started coloring because we're getting a little bit lighter. So now I'm gonna go in with the 30 developer. Okay, so at first I was gonna do the 30 at the top and then the 20 at the back, but I was like, I actually don't have that much hair, so I don't need as much time. So what I'm gonna do instead of that is I did the 20 on my end, so now I'm gonna quickly go back and on my roots do 30, and hopefully, you know, it comes out great. Or we're shaving it off. Fine with either one, okay? Okay, so let's continue with that. Okay, so now that I have my hair completely covered and the, oh, I got a little bit of bleach on my arm. I'm completely covered and saturated my hair in bleach. I'm gonna, well, look. I honestly thought the top of my hair, since it's like my hair is really thin near the edges, I'm basically bald. So I thought using the 30 developer it would turn quickly, but it's not turning as quickly as I thought it would, and my timer says 2 minutes in. But I have just 15 seconds under 3 minutes until I'm supposed to wash this out. So we're gonna see where it goes, but I did move pretty quickly to not be a professional or whatever. Oh, let me not bleach my eyebrows. No. Cute for some. I don't believe I'm one of those people. Okay, so this side is turning, but just not right here. Alright, so it is actually the next night. Yeah, I basically walked around looking crazy today because last night, once I washed the bleach out last night, I noticed my roots, I didn't keep it on long enough in the top because I thought I was gonna be slick and be able to do it all in one sitting, but it wasn't. So I had to hurry and wash out before it got too out of hand. So this is the color we are at, which this is good. My ends are nice. They're actually the color that I want them to be. But we're gonna go over my roots again, so let's do that. Well, really, the reason that I didn't just go ahead and do it last night is for, well, 2 reasons. 2 reasons why I didn't continue the process last night. One reason, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go lighter on my entire head or not. Like, I wasn't sure if this is the color that I was trying to get at, or if I wanted to go lighter. And then also, whenever I have to double process, or yeah, whenever I have to double process, I do not like to do it just like back to back, because I already have extremely fine hair. Like, my hair is fine, my edges are like, you know, they play peekaboo. They're very sometimey. Like, so after one processing, I need it to deep condition, which most people would be like, oh, why don't you just deep condition then again? My mental tells me not to. I deep condition, I oil, I let the moisturizers sit on my head, and then I'll go again either the next day or the day after that. Like, I just don't like to do it back to back. So, long-winded explanation to explain that. Here we are again tonight. So what I decided to do was just lighten my roots, just in case I lighten my roots and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a different vibe than I was going for. I bought some color and I can just go over on top of it, and it's basically, I bought this same color. Basically, it'll just, you know, even everything out. So, and let me just say, my hair still feels really good. Like, it's really soft. So anyway, I've already gotten my hair parted off, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and get that Vaseline. Now this time I'm gonna use just the 20 developer because, one, since it is my second processing, it won't need to stay on that long, and I need to get it on the entire head, so I want it to, you know, I want to have as much time as I possibly can. So I usually go for like that consistency. I'm gonna like show you. I'm gonna start in the front this time because actually the back is, oh, let me go get my mirror actually. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't start without that.
You need to change that mentality. It's not okay because this energy is manifesting all through the industry. You know, Boosie's well known. He's definitely a good dude. Don't get it twisted. Boosie done put a lot of work in the streets. You know, and they still shot up his van. So this is really scary stuff that's going on right now. And the sad thing is, like I say, I blame a lot of these record labels. They promote this. We went from a place when you...
Okay, so now I have the bleach on my roots, and I realized that I only needed to do the front, like redo the roots in the front, because like I said, in the back I forgot that I used 30 Developer and it was on there longer, so it's actually kind of already colored. Like if I go back on the roots now, they might end up too light, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do the top. I have my timer set. We have 7 minutes left approximately, so I'll come back after once this timer runs out. I'll obviously wash and recondition my hair and go over all those steps again, and we'll come back and see how it looks and see if we're gonna add some color or not. All right, this is the state of my hair. Let's get it out. This is how I was. Oh, so soft. Okay, so this is the color that my hair came out. Which honestly, I'm not mad at. Like, I'm okay with not even toning it, but for some reason, let's get to the coloring part. I'm just gonna do it. And because I'm doing one solid coloring, I don't have to do like as small of sections. Oh, this color looks so good though. I should have done my makeup and decided. I only got one because the girl told me I needed one. But I don't think I should have listened to her. But we're gonna try.
Fast. It's so much fun. I know Patricia's thinking like, oh, I love it. Yes.
I'm trying to leave some of my edges out. That way you can see them. And then I'll just kind of like tap over them so it'll be like a little bit of color. Okay, so we have the hair on. Obviously, it's already been we have the hair on. Slow your roll. I was so confident too. But now that we have the product all worked into my hair, I'm gonna set my timer for about 20 minutes, just to be sure. Since it's already been on for a bit. Put in this little bowl. Alright, so we'll let that sit for, like I said, about 20 minutes. And when I say, this is what I have left. Like one was just barely enough for my little head. Luckily I have a small head. I'm I'm gonna actually do 15 minutes because sometimes when I hear the alarm go off, I'd be like, oh wait, I need to get this, I need to get this, I need to get this, as we saw with my bleaching. So let's just set that for 15 minutes. Timer set. Okay, so I dyed the hair. And okay, let me just show you before I say anything. All right, my hair is still kind of wet, so it's not actually all brushed out, but okay, this is actually the color I was going for, like the exact color I was going for, and I'm extremely happy that I did leave the blonde on my edges in the front. Like I didn't cover them too much because it does give a bit of definition for me personally, because I still wanted the blonde. Now, what I will say, so yes, this is the color that I wanted, but like I said, I wanted a bit more blonde to be showing into me leaving the roots. So what I'm probably gonna do is add some highlights in like a month. Like I'll re-bleach in a month, but right now, no, I put my hair through a lot these past few days. So we're just gonna keep it cool here because, yeah. So actually, let's go outside to see like the real color. So yeah, that's how the hair looks in the daylight. It actually is it's a really nice color. Like, and I don't have moisturizer or anything on my hair, so this is just how it is right now. After all of that processing, it's still very much soft because I took the steps I needed to take to ensure that I had hair on my head, okay? Okay, but anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get into styling my hair and getting myself ready for the day. So if you'd like to see that, go ahead and click over to my next video and we can do it together. You know, why not? You came this far, girl. You might as well see how I really come together. See you there.